Grizzlies have put a lot into Zaire Williams. You can tell the investment, really investment in all their young guys, especially with the rookies that are on the roster right now, and they've gotten a lot of play. But one man the Grizzlies are glad to have back right now is Jaren Jackson Jr. Through the 7 games he's been back, 19 points, 7 boards, 3 blocks on average. Recently he said his mentality has changed now in his 5th year. He's kind of a veteran. Listen to what he had to say.
Focus. That's like the key for real, because you know, there's always gonna be ups and downs. Like even now, like we won, but like it matters. It's cool, but like we go home and we just move on to the next one. If I got like overly sad or up about it, it would mess me up. You just gotta stay even.
So the other part of that soundbite, he talks about looking at martial arts. He talks about boxing and just how focused and how calm and balanced those guys are. And he's trying to adopt that. He's been awesome before this season. But Parker, I'll start with you. What do you think we get back, or what do you think of Jaren Jackson Jr.'s play since he's been back?
I think Tripp's been awesome. So over at Grizzly Bear Blues for like a season preview piece, I posed the question, what's the hottest take that you actually believe in? And I said that Jaren Jackson Jr. could become an all-NBA caliber big man. He may not get the honors. It's very tough to do that. It's top 15 players in the league. But, you know, last year, he was nearly an all-star just off his defense alone. He had mediocre offensive efficiency, and I always thought if you coupled the elite defense with just quality offensive efficiency, that's an all-NBA big man. And I think if he's just continuing this level of production, staying consistent, I mean, I think right now in the last 6 games, so taking out that debut Russ game against New Orleans, he's averaging like 21 points, 7 rebounds, 3 blocks, and a steal, shooting 53% from the field and 39% from 3. If the Grizzlies get that kind of Jaren Jackson Jr., I don't know many teams in the Western Conference that could beat them in a 7-game series.
I think defensively, we always knew what Jaren Jackson Jr. was going to bring to the floor. We knew he was going to force you to, change up your shot when you go to the rim. He's kind of that safety net, right? But then what we've seen offensively has just been crazy. He's been so aggressive this year, and I think it's really been to the Grizzlies' benefit. Clayton, what's been your thoughts on Triple J?
Well, first of all, you just said him channeling martial arts. I mean, you already have Ninja, you have Bane on there. I mean, we got all these fighters on this team. We knew that they were fighters. You know, these kind of fighters. No, with Jaren, it's just so impressive seeing. I mean, granted, it's small sample size, but right now career leads in points, rebounds, blocks, down a bit in fouls, just a little bit. Again, small sample size. But what's most impressive to me, and an early criticism for him was maybe the rebounding numbers. Obviously, as a unicorn, he's not as close to the basket all the time. We're seeing him over, I think it's at 2.3 offensive rebounds per game. Channeling Steven Adams there, it's rubbing off on him a little bit. I think he's over 7 rebounds per game right now. Again, small sample size. But that coupled with the blocks we're seeing, overall, I think Jaren, the way he is playing right now, we talk about the scoring, he very well could achieve that Defensive Player of the Year status that he and a lot of people here in Memphis felt he should have gotten last year.
Yeah, he definitely. Rudy Gobert, we got something for you. I think Triple J's got a lot to say about the way that voting ended up. But yeah, I think you guys both made great points. Triple J has really just been playing phenomenally this year. Again, with the Grizzlies, we haven't seen the full toolbox yet. And I think we're going to see that pretty soon. Hopefully we get Desmond Bane back here in a little bit and Zaire. We'll hope that Jackson can continue his play through all of that until we get the Cavalry back. But I appreciate you both joining me here, gentlemen. I think it's going to be a great stretch, and we'll see who was right once we get to that Warriors game. But we got a little bit more to get into.